Hi. I'm exhausted.
I could imagine so.
I'm exhausted after the story I told you off air, off the record. We did a little off the record thing about stuff going on at work. So
Yeah,
it's
but
been a hell of a week, dude. It's been a hell of a week. So
but that's
you tell me your stuff, and then I'll go. Cause my stuff might take a little longer.
all right.
I guess.
I mean, the big thing for us is just my kids had 2 days of school last week, and like I think 3 this week.
Oh, because of all the snow days and ice and
Yep.
all the weather stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it was miserable.
Yeah, because I think you guys had school off on a day that we definitely went back to school. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we had 2 actually. One last week and one this week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there were 2 days. Like I couldn't believe that your kids were off one day and then they were off another. I was like, the roads are fine. I never know if it's because of. I know there's some kids that live in a more rural area.
Yeah.
Where they just don't get the roads treated as quickly, and then of course with the buses, you can't have kids wait out at the bus stop with the really dangerously low temperatures. So
yeah, it was more the icy roads out here.
Yeah.
But they even said they were short bus drivers because bus drivers couldn't get out of their neighborhoods.
Yeah,
So
I get that too. And well, you guys have a bus driver shortage anyway, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, we do. Probably once a month we get an email that the buses that come through our neighborhood are running 40 minutes behind.
Yeah, and because I bet you they're working double shift. They probably do double routes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, not even that. The middle school and the high school share a bus.
There you
So
go.
they pick up the high schoolers and then go to the middle school and pick up the middle schoolers.
I get you. Yeah, that stinks.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, and it sucks for the middle schoolers because the high school kids just treat them like trash.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So, I mean, early on, we're like, we're not dealing with this. We're just going to pick them up. It makes it so much easier. And now that Kaylee's driving, she just stops and gets Will on the way home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's also part of growing up where you just get the hazing and all that crap. But yeah, it's stupid. It's so stupid. Hey, you're riding a bus. I'm riding a bus. Neither one of us want to be here. You mind your business. I'll mind mine. Let's get home.
Yeah.
Right. So I hate that shit. But
Yeah. I don't miss any of it.
Yeah. Because wait, we didn't record last week, did we?
No, we didn't.
Okay. I don't remember what the reason was for last week. Just life, I guess. I don't remember. But yeah, a couple snow days there, and then this week has been it's been a week, dude. With the weather and whatnot, it's been crazy. But my uncle passed away, and I went to his funeral on Tuesday.
Okay.
And it's not like it was unexpected or anything like that. He had been dealing with some health issues for the past year. And when things went downhill, it went downhill fast though.
Yeah.
It went downhill pretty fast. But hey, he lived to 85. So
yeah.
Awesome. That's a good run these days, I think. Living to 85.
And at least when it goes downhill fast, it's not like they're sitting there suffering for months or years on end.
Yeah, true. Well, yes and no. I mean, it was kind of like he was in and out of the hospital for a little bit, and then he was in a rehab center.
Yeah.
But when things really turned for the worse, it wasn't very long after that. And then what's so crazy, I feel bad for my cousins, which I don't have a great relationship with my cousins, and it's because my cousins, there's a 10-year difference between my mom and her brother.
Yeah.
And so his kids, I'm closer in age to their kids than I am to my cousins.
Okay.
So just the age gap is just different. We grew up in different generations. And I guess the parents didn't make a concerted effort to have the cousins be close.
Yeah.
So now, mind you, my sister tells a different story, but she always forgets how much we don't have a huge age gap, but there's significant enough one where she can remember things. And I go, I don't remember that. I was probably 6 months old.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And she just goes, "You don't remember that?" I was like, "No, I don't ever remember anything. It's just too young."
Yeah.
And so I had to read it. I had to read at the funeral mass, and then I went into work after that. And I guess I was just in a haze after the mass and whatnot. And I misquoted a guideline, and loan officer went off on me and stuff like that. And I was like, "Dude, I just misquoted a guideline. Get over it. It's not. I don't mean to cause problems. It was just one of those things where I heard a key word in his scenario that he gave me, and it's like, oh, that key word made me fire a memorized guideline, but I didn't place it correctly. Just one of those things."
Yeah.
And then he went to my boss. Boss gave me a talking to about it. And I was like, "Are we really doing this right now about giving me a talk to over a misquoted guideline? Get out of here." It's not like we lost the deal over it. He still got the deal done because he double checked it, and I don't blame him for double checking it. It's just one of those things. But then it's just one of those. I don't go in the office ever, and it was one of those times where I did go in because it was just closer to go pick up kids from school from the office after that. So it was my first time ever meeting this guy after working for the company for 3 years face to face. So not a great first impression and all that shit. So it's been bothering me all week.
You should have played the sympathy card. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I just came from my uncle's.
I sent him an email later that night, just going, "Hey, I just wanted to. I usually take pride in my work and that stuff. And I just feel like I was in a haze from that. No, and I said no, but that's not an excuse. Not an excuse, but what by any means. But it's just what it is. It is what it is. Kind of thing. And then, let's see. Yesterday was just craziness because I'm coaching my daughter's basketball team, so a bunch of third graders, girls, and they're girls too. So the last thing they care about is basketball. It seems they're always just talking, and I'm trying to teach them the game and whatnot. So getting kind of frustrated with that. And before I got into the gym, it was pouring down rain, and they locked the gym on me. Both doors to get in the gym, both locked. Had to go run to a different building to find someone to let. Not just me, but the kids. And the kids had made their way over there, and so they're getting soaked. And I was like, this is just not great. This is not going well. And then in the middle of practice, Jen calls me, and she's trying to I can't hear her. And then I'm trying to call her back, but I'm getting one bar, maybe.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to run around. I'm like, girls, just do whatever. I got to call. So this is an emergency. I got to get a hold of her.
Yeah.
So I'm calling. We call each other 12 times. Me and her just trying to call each other back and forth, trying to get the damn call to go through. Finally, I get a hold of her. She goes, "So got some bad news. Just got rear-ended in the Camry, which is the car that I just had fixed.
Yeah,
the bumper, same thing. Bumper. She got rear-ended. She's like, you just got this damn thing fixed.
Oh.
And I go, well, did you get out of the car? How bad is the damage? Or is it drivable? She said, oh, this is completely drivable. I can't tell. It looks like we're good. And it was in the rain. It was a merging issue on the highway. And then I get home, and I take a look at it. I go, it doesn't look like anything happened at all. Nothing. There's no scratches. There's no indentation. No cracks. No anything. I was like, I think we're okay. I think we're fine. But she's just stressed out because it was on the highway, rain pouring down.
Yep.
And she ain't going anywhere. So why we didn't record when we normally record is because I had to then take over for taking kids where they needed to go last night after basketball practice already happened. There's still more activities after that. No dinner at that point because I don't get home till way later. So lots of excuses why we didn't record last night. And this week I am just done. This week has been something else, especially – I don't know. Did we have snow days this week too, or was that last week?
We did out here. It was ice days. So Monday was when everything was covered in ice. Like
Monday we did not have school. Yes, Monday we were off. But the crazy thing was, two kids were off.
Yeah.
One kid had virtual school.
Oof.
That's what was Monday stressful. And this is what happened. I guess whatever was going on Monday, I forgot that the one had virtual school, but I didn't go into the kids' rooms. I wanted them to sleep in. They can sleep. I want them to sleep as long as they can.
Yep.
I go in there 45 minutes after class already starts. I go, get up right now. You got school. I forgot you had school. And then what's so hilarious is at the fact, my niece, who is in the same class as her, she goes, oh, I did the same thing. I completely slept through like 35 minutes of the class. I was like, oh, God. She's like, yeah, half the class forgot to wake up.
Well, at least
like, then why are you giving these kids? It was just those random things where it's not common for them to do this. But they're just trying to not miss any school that they can't miss.
Yeah.
But man, dude, it's just that happened. And I don't know if you're having to deal with this. Your kids are all aged out of this, I guess, as far as summer stuff for the kids to do.
Yeah.
Like camps and all that crap. Maybe your youngest, maybe he's doing something this summer still.
Well, he does swimming, and that's twice a day. So he goes in the morning, and then he goes at night.
Oh, so that takes care of a little bit of the day.
Yeah.
To have him do something besides just sit at home and watch TV all day kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing that we had to go through is find camps. And I'm just like, it's January, and I'm talking to other parents and stuff like that. They're like, yeah, a lot of stuff's already booked up. It's January.
Jeez.
So, but luckily the girls' school has something where they're like, we give priority to the families, but open enrollment starts today. Today's the day when open enrollment starts. And I'm like telling Jen, I was like, if we don't get her signed up now, I don't know if there's going to be spots because we dealt with that last year. We lost spots to a couple camps that we were going to try. So, been dealing with that, trying to figure out logistics for all that crap, dude. So it's just been. I'm ready for this week to be over so bad.
I know.
So bad.
I'm ready for this month to be over so I can start drinking again.
I know. I was about to ask, are you ready for this dry month to be over or what? It's time.
Well, not only have I been not drinking, I've also been eating, pretty much following a paleo diet.
Okay.
And I'm down about 10 pounds.
Oh, wow. Good.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's good.
Yeah.
So is that kind of like keto, all no carbs or whatever? What's paleo again? I always forget.
It's like caveman diet. So it's meat, vegetables, fruits, nuts.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
So
it.
it's keto, so no carbs.
Yeah. No carbs, yeah.
So did you have to go through withdrawals and get all angry?
Nah. No, it wasn't too bad.
No.
I have been having like rice and quinoa every once in a while.
Oh, there you go. That helps. Okay.
But yeah. No, it hasn't been that bad.
Yeah. No, I don't. I've done that a couple times, and it's just like most of the time I start it, then I'm like, fuck it, I just can't. It's so hard. And I need to drop weight too, man. It's just that's a battle. We're old now. That's just a never ending battle.
Yeah. So it is what it is, though.
Yeah. So there you go. There's getting caught up after not getting together last week and what's going on this week. So that being said, let's get to the topics if we can.
All right.
What do you got?
Couple quick things. Let me pull up my list. They're leaning towards a replacement for Steven Yuen on Thunderbolts.
Okay.
Louis Pullman.
Who are they leaning towards?
Louis Pullman. He was in the new Top Gun movie. He was Bob.
And he's in that movie with Sydney Sweeney right now?
I think so.
What's how you spell? Is it Louis? You said Louis what?
Louis Pullman.
Any relation to Bill?
I don't know. I did not look that up. I didn't think about it till just now. He's in.
No, this is not who I was thinking. Oh, no. This is Bob. Bob. Okay, Bob is different than the other guy that I hated. He's the smug guy.
Yes.
The smug guy is who I thought that was, but that's not, I can't remember what his name is in the movie. But Bob is cool. I like Bob.
Yes. Yeah. He's in something on Apple TV. I haven't seen it, though. So the only thing I know him as is Bob.
Hold, please. I got it pulled up here real quick.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. It says right here, Thunderbolts, Louis Pullman eyed to replace Steven Yuen, which that's still kind of bummed about that. That was a great casting.
Yeah, I agree.
Steven Yuen's such a great actor. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But he's got more of the traditional look for Century, so.
Yeah. Let me see here. I'm trying to find what he's in. Oh, he's going to be in Salem's Lot. He's going to play Ben Mears in Salem's Lot.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, that's an awesome role for him.
Oh, yeah.
Good on him. Lieutenant Robert Bob Floyd. He's in The Starling Girl, The Line, and The Kane Mutiny Court Martial.
Yeah, never seen any of them.
None of these are pulling up like what's on Apple TV. I see an Amazon original.
Maybe that was it. It was on a streaming network.
The Bad Times at El Royale. Why does that sound familiar? Isn't that a Anderson movie?
No.
Who directed that?
That's not the Edgar Wright one, is it?
Drew Goddard.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
Drew Goddard.
and that's with Chris Hemsworth.
Yes, Hemsworth was in it. Yeah, and John Hamm. Got a little John Hamm in there.
I've never seen it. I wanted to, though.
Yes, he is an Apple TV. Yes, no, you're not wrong.
Okay.
Lessons in Chemistry with Brie Larson. Jen's been watching it. She likes that show a lot. That's one of those shows I did not watch with her at the time. So I need to try to go back. And she likes it quite a lot, but I just don't know anything about it. And she was already like 5 episodes in, and I was like, nope, I gotta wait.
I'll have to mention that to Erin.
Yeah.
Because she started Louder Milk without me.
Oh, she started Louder Milk without you? What a jerk. What a jerk.
So she's been
liking it.
She likes it a lot.
It's really good. It's really, really good.
She's like,
I gotta go back to it.
She was watching the morning show on Apple TV.
Jen and I had been watching it together.
Yeah.
Through all the seasons, but the most recent season, guess who decided to start that without me?
Yeah.
What is up with our wives just saying they can just do that stuff?
I don't know.
What is up with them? That's so wrong.
But,
so wrong, man.
So she was watching. She was towards the end of the run, and I left. I came home, and she was watching something else. I'm like, "Oh, you made it through the morning show. What are you watching now?" She's like, "I don't know, something milk on Netflix." I go, "Oh, Louder Milk, the one I told you about that Matt said we should watch."
What a jerk! She's, oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah.
Oh man, what that stinks. But yeah, no, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. He's a little less well known, you know. Get a good break there. So
and that's
cool.
worked for them on some of the bigger roles. So
yeah.
I still trust Marvel.
Well, here's my question: is Sentry really original version of Thunderbolts? Is Sentry really a version of that?
No.
See, so I'm curious why they're trying to shoehorn him in.
Yeah, but this version of Thunderbolts are doing is nothing like the original. I mean, at one point, no, it wasn't even Bucky in it. It was Hawkeye that was the original Avenger in
but
it.
He was placed in there, right, to keep an eye on everybody, to make sure that the I guess the villains would, you know.
Yeah.
But there's been lots of different rosters for Thunderbolts.
Yeah, there has.
Like Luke Cage was in Thunderbolts, right?
He ran it. It was like a prison release program type thing, almost more like Suicide Squad.
Okay, so they're just mimicking Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they've done a few different versions of it, and there was the I don't know if it was like the all new Marvel Now that had like Punisher and Elektra and more. Red Hulk was in it, more big name.
I remember that.
Heroes instead of bad guys trying to reform.
Do you want to hear some news?
Sure.
Louis Pullman is the son of Bill Pullman.
Oh.
Look at the Pullmans. What's up?
Are we going to get both?
I see it, right? I can see that.
Yeah.
They kind of look a little similar.
Yeah.
In the face. Yeah.
So does that mean we're going to get him in the MCU at some point since we already have both the Russells?
I don't know. We do have both the Russells, though. But not in anything that they'd ever be in together, though.
No.
Yeah. So. Okay. Interesting. That's some interesting news. Good pull. All right. So what else you got?
Couple quick wrestling things. Have you seen the new Vince McMahon news?
No, I have not, but I have. Before you go down that road, I know Royal Rumble's coming up real soon. That hasn't happened yet, right?
No, that's tomorrow, Saturday.
Okay, so that's coming up, and then I had a question for you in regards to CM Punk.
Yeah,
did he make his Raw appearance, and did you watch it?
He's been on Raw for a few weeks now.
Okay, I thought the first time on Raw was when he was supposed to. I guess they're pairing him up with Cody Rhodes.
Well, when he showed up was at one of the last pay-per-views. He came out Elimination Chamber. No.
Okay.
War Games, I think that's what it was. But he came out at the very end, just showed up. Okay. And they were setting up him versus Seth Rollins, who's the heavyweight champion right now, I think.
And he's the one that's married to Becky Lynch, right?
Yes.
Is there something that they're doing with the storyline between them in regards to, like, am I seeing like some strife between those two? No,
not that I know of. But they were originally setting that up. Okay. Seth Rollins is injured though.
Oh, that's right, because Seth Rollins didn't want. Was that a job? Is that a work, or is that for real? Like, Seth Rollins hates CM Punk and, like, you left the company, don't come back, something, all this other crap. I saw some quotes from him about it.
I believe it was a work.
It's all work. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
But he got injured. They're going to actually move Seth Rollins to face Gunther, who's the Intercontinental Champion.
Okay, and Gunther, I've seen some things about Gunther. Who's this guy?
Oh, he was a big guy in the indie scene in Europe.
Okay.
Dude is massive, and he can chop like nobody else.
Really? Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
He's entertaining. I like him. I would like to see him as the champion.
So, are you watching both now? Are you able to keep with AEW and WWE?
I will throw Raw on in the background. Okay. I'll pay attention to the Punk and the Cody Rhodes stuff more. Okay. There's a few other people I follow. But a lot of times it's muted and I have music playing. I just look up and watch the matches. Because
hold on. What's his name? The guy that did the spear in WWE, Christian, but
Edge. Yeah.
Edge is over in AEW now, right?
Yes.
Is he injured or is he like a main eventer?
He's not really a main eventer. They're doing a program of him versus Christian.
Okay, so they're okay.
Yeah. So when he
wash, rinse, repeat, all that crap. Gotcha.
Well, he showed up at a pay-per-view, and then he talked to Christian the next night. He said, "I wanted one more run for us with the tag team titles." Christian went up.
He turned on him or whatever.
Christian went up and hugged him and goes, "Go fuck yourself," and walked out of the ring.
Oh, look at that! The drama.
I know. So yeah,
our soap operas are awesome, Jay.
Yes, I know. But
the betrayal! I say.
Yeah, but they're setting up Cody versus Punk for WrestleMania.
Cody versus Punk WrestleMania. Okay, and then Rumble. Okay, Rumble is usually the best part about Rumble is someone that's been injured for a long time or someone new to the company comes out. That's a big shock. Any rumors on who's coming out at Rumble that might fit that bill?
I have a feeling it's The Rock. They've been setting up, because The Rock showed up recently, and they're setting up him versus Roman Reigns for WrestleMania.
Because the family member. Because then I thought Reigns was supposed to take a break, or he's supposed to retire or something like that.
He wrestles like 4 matches a year, like the 4 big pay-per-views. That's it.
That's all he does?
Yep. He shows up on SmackDown every once in a while.
Because I thought there was a big thing with him and Heyman. I thought Heyman was him and the tribe or whatever, tribal leader.
I don't remember. He's the head of the family though, and it's him and the tribal chief is what he's called.
Chief, yeah. And
there's other.
Or am I dating myself? And that's super old at this point.
No, they still do a little bit with it. One of the Uso brothers, who are his cousins, turned on him. He's on Raw now, so.
The fact that you keep it all straight, that's amazing to me.
That whole storyline they did last year with Sami Zayn was amazing.
Okay.
But, yeah, he only wrestles like 4 matches a year.
So, and then this Gunther guy is wrestling at Royal Rumble for a belt?
Well, no, they're setting up him and Rollins at WrestleMania.
That's how it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
So my guess is he'll...
Do you think they're bringing The Rock back because The Rock is like, yeah, I need to take a break from films because I haven't been doing so hot lately?
I was wondering that myself.
People have Rock fatigue.
It could be. And just the way everything went down with Black Adam and how he tried to kind of commandeer DC Studios and stuff.
I would say I'd say hijack.
Yeah, hijack. Yeah,
not common. He wasn't doing it peacefully. He was he's like, I'm The Rock. I can't be stopped.
Yeah,
but I think it's a thing. I do. I think it's a thing that people just have a little bit of Rock fatigue.
Yeah,
I don't know. So, yeah, no, interesting.
Yeah.
So there's that. So we got the wrestling news there. Any other big stories that I needed to be caught up on?
Well, Vince is being sued again.
That's right. You started the segment about Vince being sued. So what's, as far as from a Me Too thing from another woman, or is it something different completely?
I believe it's one of the same women that signed an NDA, but he's being charged with sex trafficking because apparently he brought this woman into the company.
Yeah.
And he was having an affair with her, but then he started like lending her out to people in the company.
Oh my God.
Including a wrestler whose contract was expiring, who also happened to be a UFC fighter.
Are we talking about the guy?
I think so.
Whoa.
So she's suing Vince. She's suing the WWE. She's suing John Laurinaitis. And then other people that have not been named.
To be named later.
And there is like a friend of mine on Facebook posted a link to the legal documents, and some of the stuff in there is just...
This is gross.
Yeah. Like he had a threesome with the woman and crapped on...
Are him and Linda divorced at this point, right?
I would think so. I don't know, though. Because that was one of the things with this woman was... It had to all be secret because he didn't want to get a divorce.
Well, he doesn't want to lose he doesn't want to lose his WWE money to Linda.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah,
I guarantee there's no prenup between him and Linda.
Oh, probably not. No,
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So yeah.
Hey, we talk about this all the time. The behind the stage drama is sometimes better than what they're doing as far as in the ring. So,
yeah.
Wow.
And so now Endeavor, the company that owns WWE and UFC, is like really behind the 8 ball on this because they're just screwed over now.
Well, because this purchase happened after all that happened, though. So this is all after the fact. You know?
It is, but if they have to pay out money,
she's suing WWE.
Yeah. There's multiple...
I guess for a hostile work environment.
Yeah.
I guess, right?
Yeah. Because people knew about it and just turned a blind eye.
And I wonder what Endeavor would do in regards to saying, hey, we were not owners at the time. You can go sue McMahon personally and get his shares of his WWE money. Go get her. Go. If you want WWE shares, go get his. But you can't sue us. Something like that.
Yeah. He messed this woman up, though. Yeah. Big time.
Jeez, poor girl.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, and that,
Okay, well, there's the wrestling update for you.
Yeah.
God, what a nightmare.
well, and that comes like,
Oh, and someone else. Hey, didn't someone just die recently? Like another wrestler died, like really young.
not
Who
that I
was
know
that
of
guy?
off the top of my head.
I could have swore I saw something in the news about someone that died recently that was way younger than they should. Like it always happens.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm typing in the Google box real quick. Give me a
Alright.
second.
But this whole lawsuit thing comes up a couple days after they announced this giant deal with Netflix, that Netflix is going to host Raw.
Let's see. I don't know how old this is. Killer Khan, Mad Dog Chapman. I mean,
Killer Khan was a younger wrestler. I know that. I'm
maybe it
younger,
was,
like in
that.
his 30s, but
I mean, the Bray Wyatt stuff, that's old at this point.
yeah.
God, he was so young. Bray Wyatt was really young.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I could have swore I saw something. It was a bigger name, but maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, because you got Curtis Mad, Kurt Chapman, and Harold Ice Train Hogue are the most, on Google, that's who's the most recent ones that have passed.
Yeah, Ice Train, I think, was friends with DDP.
56 years old.
Yeah.
That's still young. I
Yeah.
think that's still young. But the other guy is 26 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, Killer Khan, his real name was Masahashi Azawa, died Friday in Japan. But he was 76 years old. So maybe that's not.
No.
Maybe it was someone that, it wasn't another one of the people that, passes away super early kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, all right, never mind.
All
right. So, did you have any other news topics to go over?
They released the season 5 Dark Side of the Ring episode list.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are the ones that you're like? This is definitely the ones I want to see.
Well, they're doing one on Sandman from ECW.
Oh, like Tommy Dreamer, right?
No, that was no. Sandman was his thing. He was the guy that came out and chugged the beers and then would smash the can on his forehead and always had the
I
kendo
remember
stick.
that guy. Yeah. Why am I thinking that him and Tommy Dreamer are one and the same? Why did I think that?
Because they were generic hardcore wrestlers at the time.
The same guy at ECW, but just different names.
Pretty
Same
much,
exact
yeah.
Guy, though.
Yeah. Like they're doing Earthquake, they're doing Harley Race, they're doing Buff Bagwell.
Buff Bagwell, that's gonna be a mess, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the second half of the season. The first half is not as much. Chris Adams, he had some drug problems. The Sensational Sherry.
Oh God, yeah. Okay.
Terry Gordy. Black Saturday, where Vince McMahon invaded TBS. He ended up buying out one of the smaller federations that had a TV deal.
Okay.
And it led to the rift between him and Ted Turner and the start of WCW.
WCW, nice. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, and then Chris Colt. I don't know anything about him.
No, Sherry might be the only name I know.
Yeah.
From that first half. Yeah. The second half is definitely way stronger. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to those.
Okay. So there was only one thing I really wanted to go over.
Okay.
Because it might help with our main topic of the episode.
Okay.
But I think we can go through this pretty quick. The Golden Globes.
Okay.
Occurred, and I just wanted to go over these real quick. Just as far as winners, nominees, just in certain categories that might, and it'll be a good segue into the next topic.
Yeah.
So that occurred, and I want to go down the list here.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the movies, and then we'll hit TV real quick after that.
Okay.
Because there's one I really want to talk about here real quick. But okay, so Best Picture drama was Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Which you've seen that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. It comes on Peacock in February, so I'll be watching it in February.
Okay.
Because I've ordered it from the library, still waiting in line.
So of course.
I don't know if I'll get that. The ones that I do want to see out of this list, but here's the full list of the Best Pictures: Anatomy of a Fall, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Past Lives, and Zone of Interest. I have not heard of any of these movies except for Maestro and Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah.
And the only one I want to see is Killers of the Flower Moon. Did you watch Maestro or have any desire to actually watch the movie?
It's not high on my list of things to see. Maybe at some point, if I can't find anything else, I'll turn it on.
Okay. It looks like Anatomy of a Fall is actually, this is a French legal drama. So foreign film, I guess.
Yeah.
Was it lumped in there? So I don't know anything about that. Past Lives American romantic drama, starring Greta Lee, Taya Yao, and John Magro. Follows two childhood friends over the course of 24 years while they contemplate the nature of the relationship. I think that might have been on Netflix at one point.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know anything about it. Zone of Interest, historical drama, written and directed by Jonathan Glazer. Based on a 2014 novel by Martin Ami. It's not really giving me it's German Nazis, something with Nazis. So there you go. I have no clue anything about that. So, and then musical or comedy. Poor Things was our winner. Poor Things. Only thing I know about that is it has what was her name, Emma Stone in it.
Okay.
She acts like a crazy person, I think. I know nothing else about it. It looked really, really odd.
Yeah.
I was going to let you be the guinea pig on that one and see if it's worth my time. The ones that did not win were Air, American Fiction, Barbie, The Holdovers, and May December. The only ones I have seen from the list are Air and The Holdovers, and then you've seen Barbie.
Yeah.
I'll get to one of those a little bit later on. Of the ones I guess I can't be biased about it, and I guess I can't say Poor Things wouldn't deserve it since I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But I think Air. I don't know how you say Air is a comedy. I would have put Air over in the drama side.
Yeah, I probably would have too.
And I still think it should get nominated, but I just don't know if it's going to win anything.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I think it's an incredible movie.
Yeah, I do too.
Animated. This one I've seen two of them.
Okay.
The one that won though was The Boy and the Heron, a Japanese animated fantasy film. Don't know anything else about it. Elemental, which is that's I think Pixar, right? Yeah, that's your Pixar movie.
Yep.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So the fact that Spider-Man didn't win and this Boy and the Heron won, I'm thinking I might want to watch this Boy and the Heron.
Yeah.
Unless it's just trying to be smartest movie in the room as Archie Fartsy, and I'm like, come on, guys, Spider-Man should have won. That's what I'm thinking. I'm leaning towards that.
That's what I'm leaning towards too.
Yeah, and then Super Mario Brothers, Suzim. I don't know anything. That's another Japanese movie. And then Wish, which I've heard awful things about. Wish. I heard it was really bad.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, so this was the category. This was the one I want to talk to you about.
No.
Category: Cinematic and Box Office Achievement Best Winner.
Okay.
I think this is their way of saying, okay, we're going to give the best drama to Oppenheimer, but that doesn't mean that was the movie everyone wanted to go. That's not even the movie everyone went to go see and liked the best.
Yeah.
I think they're finally making a category for that. Kind of like, hey, how Dark Knight probably should have won because everyone liked that movie better than whatever came out in that year.
Yep.
I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to capture that audience. Do you want to try to make a guess of which one?
Probably Barbie.
Barbie won. Barbie did win. Other nominees were Guardians Volume 3, John Wick Chapter 4, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, Oppenheimer, Spider-Man, Super Mario's, and Taylor Swift The Eras Tour. I didn't realize Taylor Swift had a Best Picture nominee for Cinematic Achievement, I guess.
Well, it was the concert movie.
That's made all the monies. She's made so much money off of that concert.
Oh, I know.
Billions of dollars.
Like, I think she released it herself. Kevin Smith was talking about it, and like, it's not a studio picture. She's like making all the money off of it.
Nice. Hey, keep all the money, right?
Yeah.
So smart.
Yeah.
Smart. Hey, it's kind of people stealing his method.
Yeah.
Saying this is my movie and I will go tour it myself and then I will make all the money off of it. So yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Let me go through these a little bit quicker. This is taking a little bit longer than I wanted. Cillian Murphy won for Best Actor. Lily Gladstone won for Best Actress for Killers of the Flower Moon. Still need to watch it.
Yeah, I do too.
Only thing that's kind of keeping me from digging into it, I think it's a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, it's long.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll see if I can get into it. Best Actor. For Best Performance in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy. Best Actor was Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers.
Okay.
And Emma Stone as Bella Baxter in The Poor Things.
Yeah.
I will point out that Matt Damon did get a Best Actor nod for Air, which, again, I'm right on board with that.
Yep.
Joaquin Phoenix got for Beau is Afraid, but you said Beau is Afraid is not that good.
I think it's one of the smartest moviegoer in the room movies. Yeah.
Kind of movie. Yeah, okay.
It was weird. And if I am saying it's weird, it's definitely
weird,
out there.
Yeah. Now, I didn't know that. I guess there was a remake of The Color Purple. I didn't know there was, but I guess there was, and one of the women from that was nominated. But you saw No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lawrence in it.
Yeah.
Did you think she deserved to be nominated?
Probably not.
Okay, not even that good of a movie.
I wasn't crazy about it. Erin watched it too later on, and she's like, it was okay.
Yeah, it's a good Netflix movie.
Yeah,
you didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But Margot Robbie with the snub for Best Actress. I thought since that's the one that everyone's in love with. I mean,
and she got.
Am I hearing rumors that this thing is going to get nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars?
I believe it did, and Ryan Gosling got Best Supporting Actor, but Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig got snubbed.
What is going on? Is it really that good of a movie?
It's a good movie.
You're saying, is it a good movie, or do you just like the message it gives you?
It's got a great message, but there was a lot more.
Is it entertaining enough to not bore you or go, this is a little over the top, or this is just? Is it? It feels to me like it's cheesy. It has to be cheesy.
I think it was intentionally cheesy at times,
and that makes it a best movie. Now think about it.
Yeah,
I think best movie. All right, let's go way back. I don't know why this movie popped in my head. Dances with Wolves.
Yeah,
that is a best movie winner. That's the level of movie I think you need to, hold yourself to.
Yeah,
is Barbie even in the same arena as a movie like that, or Braveheart? Or
no.
Let me name any really fantastically good drama movie for Best Picture.
Yeah,
should Barbie be even the conversation, or is it just because it's 2024 and we got to put Barbie in there?
I think it's somewhere in the middle. It's not. It's not up to that level of those movies you mentioned.
Okay.
But it was different than a lot of the movies that came out. And there was a lot more to it than you would assume based on a Barbie movie. Because we've gotten like when they've done like Battleship, and it's like, well, this is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you initially hear Barbie, that's what you think, but they had a lot more to the story than.
No, the first thing when I think of Barbie is I think of a comedy like Legally Blonde. That's what I think of. I think of a popcorn comedy movie. Is what I think of. I don't think of it as a Best Picture nomination.
Yeah,
that's what's so crazy to me. But I can't hate on it because and it seems like I am, but I'm trying not to because I'm like, it's Barbie.
Yeah,
that's what I can't get past that. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
but sorry, let me keep going here.
All right.
Let me keep going. We got Robert Downey Jr. won for Oppenheimer, but I thought he was barely in the movie.
There were a lot of named actors that had smaller roles than he did in the movie.
Okay. Divine Joy Randolph won Best Supporting Actress for The Holdovers.
Okay.
This one's gonna kill. This one kills me.
Yeah.
Real quick, Rosamund Pike got nominated for Saltburn. That's all I'm going to say, Jay. And I'm just going to give you a heavy sigh.
Yeah.
That anything from that movie got nominated for anything.
Yeah.
I shall move on. Let me move on.
Yeah, let's say.
That's all. Because here's the other problem. I didn't notice this. I've scrolled back up to double check myself.
Yeah.
Barry Keoghan got nominated for Best Actor for Saltburn.
Yeah.
I have to let it go, Jay. I'm going to let it go.
Maybe he got nominated as a snub for something else.
Dude, I'm telling you that Saltburn is garbage.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan won for Oppenheimer, which
I'm
going to assume that you're very good with that.
Yeah.
Best screenplay was this Justine Triet and Arthur Harari for Anatomy of a Fall. Best score was Oppenheimer. Ludwig Göransson. My boy Nolan didn't use his what's his name? Does all of them. God, what's his name? What am I trying to pull up? Best, not that. Score. Best composer for Batman or Dark Knight, because he did all of them. He does them all, dude. He works with Nolan all the time. Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
God, I'm so stupid. I can't remember Hans Zimmer. I can't believe he didn't use Zimmer. I thought he used Zimmer for everything. Interesting. But here you go. Best original song. What Was I Made For? from Barbie. Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell. Is it a great song? Is it catchy? Is it played on the radio? Is my other question.
But what was the song?
What Was I Made For from Barbie?
I don't even remember it. Okay.
And then also, I'm Just Ken. I've heard of that because I've heard that girls like it.
Yeah.
That's all I've heard. And then also, I will give a shout out to this one, Peaches by Jack Black from Super Mario Brothers. Actually, I like that song.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All right, real quick. Hans Zimmer did Dune instead of...
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why he couldn't do it, maybe. Okay.
And I don't think Nolan was happy.
So I guess let me go through the TV stuff real quick then.
Okay.
Best drama was Succession.
Yeah, makes sense.
The Bear for best comedy, which I think The Bear's a drama, but
yeah, dark comedy.
Bear props, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. Now here, let me not go so fast. So the ones that I've seen,
yeah,
for drama, Last of Us and The Morning Show.
Yeah.
The others were 1923, The Crown, and The Diplomat. The Diplomat I will watch at some point because it has what's her name, Carrie Russell in it. And
yeah,
I love Carrie Russell, so I'll probably watch that one. I can't get into The Crown. I tried. Maybe I'll try again. Have you ever watched it?
No, I have no appeal to.
Yeah, that's just not for me. And Last of Us is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. And then I will eventually get around to 1923 because I do love Yellowstone. So
yeah.
I will eventually get around to that one. The Bear was also with Barry, which Barry's done though, right?
Barry's done.
Last season?
Yep.
Okay, so I need to go back. I'm doing a rewatch of the whole thing because I think I forgot too much.
Yeah, as you should.
And then Ted Lasso, because Ted Lasso is awesome.
Yeah.
Although I guess it got a little bit of hate. People just didn't like seasons 2 and 3 as much as 1, but that's how you're going to hold up to number 1. Number 1 was so refreshing at the time. So I've heard good things about Abbott Elementary, just never seen an episode of it.
It's good.
It is good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then this one I want to watch because I think I've heard it's a limited series. Jury Duty. It's got what's his name? Cyclops Marsden.
Yeah, James
Marsden, whatever it is.
Yeah,
he's in it. I've heard it's actually really good.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I haven't gotten around to it.
But it's on your to-do list. Okay.
Yeah,
we'll have to get to that one at some point. Best limited series. So maybe it's not a limited series because Jury Duty was not included in this. But best limited series was Beef from Netflix, the one with Steven Yuen and Ali Wong. So I can agree that was really good. I actually really enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Other nominees were All the Light We Cannot See. Apparently it's Netflix. Never heard of it.
No, don't know.
Daisy Jones and the Six from Amazon. I really want to see that. The most recent season of Fargo, Fellow Travelers, and Lessons in Chemistry. Which I can always say I've heard Lessons in Chemistry is good, but I have not watched it.
Yeah.
Out of that list, the only thing I probably might want to try to catch is Lessons in Chemistry and Daisy Jones.
Yeah.
I do want to see Daisy Jones.
I'll probably watch Fargo.
Maybe because that's an anthology, right? I don't need to know anything that happened in the previous season.
Yeah, each season's totally different.
Yeah, so maybe I can get into that one. I don't know.
I heard this season is supposed to be really good, except the ending doesn't land.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that sucks. But okay, let me. Best actor was Kieran Culkin from Succession, which I've told you about that.
Yeah.
So, Brian Cox was also nominated for that. Pedro Pascal for Last of Us. Jeremy Strong in Succession.
Yeah.
And Dominic West, The Crown, as Prince Charles. Slow Horses in Apple TV. Gary Oldman was nominated for that. I know nothing about Slow Horses.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay. Just you can see how many nominees were from Succession, and I just know I saw a clip where Kieran Culkin tells Pedro Pascal to suck it.
Yes.
I thought that was pretty funny. Good on him for that.
Yeah.
And then Best Actress was Sarah Snook for Succession.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of Bella Ramsey was nominated for Last of Us. Kerry Russell was nominated for Diplomat, so more reason I'm guessing that's pretty good since she's got some nominations. And then I'll just go on from there. Some shows though. The Curse. Have you heard of The Curse on Showtime?
No.
That was actually Emma Stone was in that one.
Okay.
Let's see. Best actor for musical or comedy. Jeremy Allen White for The Bear. I have no problem with that.
I don't either.
Bill Hader was nominated for Barry. Steve Martin. Here's the one that hurts a little bit. Jason Segel in Shrinking. I thought he was incredible in Shrinking.
He was so good in it.
And then, of course, Jason Sudeikis as Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
that's hard to not give it to him. But
Yeah.
and then the reason why it's hard not to give it to him because you're not getting any more Ted Lasso.
Yep.
So,
Well, and you saw everything Succession got because it's their last season, so
yeah,
you would have hoped
yeah.
Ted Lasso would have gotten something.
Yeah, but he deserved it. He's so good.
Yeah.
The Bear. The Bear's just. I could easily make the argument that the Bear is the best thing on TV right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, best actress was Ayo Edebiri. I can't pronounce her name, but she played Sydney on
Yep.
The Bear. So well deserved there.
Yep.
Rachel Brosnahan, our Lois Lane.
Yeah.
She was nominated for Marvelous Miss Maisel, which Jen would swear by that. She loves that one. Elle Fanning for The Great. I never heard of that. I don't know anything about it.
No, I don't either.
But Only Murders in the Building. That's with Steve Martin, Martin Short,
Yep.
and Selena Gomez. They all got nominated. I know nothing about it. Have you watched it? Is it worth?
I haven't watched it. I've heard good things though.
Okay. Excuse me. Best actor for limited series was Steven Yuen for Beef.
Yeah.
And then John Hamm got nominated for Fargo.
Yeah.
The rest, I've never heard of most of these. Fellow Travelers. Well, I'm not even heard, but not watched. How about this? Fellow Travelers, Daisy Jones 6, Fargo, White House Plumbers, and Lawman Bass Reeves. Don't know anything about that one.
Yeah.
Ali Wong won for Beef, so that just makes sense. If he won, she wins. They played off each other. So, for actresses, the only other show that we haven't mentioned, or other two shows, Love and Death. That was a Elizabeth Olsen one on HBO.
Okay.
And then Rachel Weisz for Dead Ringers. I never heard of Dead Ringers. Don't know anything about it.
I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it though.
So Best Supporting Actor in Limited Series. I don't know why this is Best Supporting Actor. Oh no, in a series. Sorry, Best Supporting Actor in a series, limited series, anthology, or motion picture made for TV. Matthew McFadden from Succession. He plays Tom.
Okay.
I can't wait for you to meet Tom someday.
Yeah.
Tom is cool. Tom
Right.
makes me laugh so much. But James Marsden got nominated for Jury Duty, so it makes me want to watch even more.
Mm-hmm.
Our boy Eban Moss Bachrach for The Bear. I love Tom. I understand why Succession won everything because Succession is awesome.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind because, of course, he's the Thing. At least we think he's the Thing.
Yeah.
And he's awesome as Richie. He is really
I know.
good as Richie.
And his kind of solo episode was just incredible.
Right. And my boy Alan Ruck is Conroy. You know Alan. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure you know
Cameron.
Okay. Cameron. Yes, Cameron. Awesome. And then Alexander Skarsgård in Succession as Lucas.
So I had heard Alan Ruck left Hollywood after Ferris Bueller because that's the only type of role he was being offered. So he was just working in a warehouse until he was able to get something different.
Because it's such he is Cameron.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But no, he's really good in Succession. I do like him in that.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Debicki won for The Crown as Diana, Princess of Wales. But again, I don't know.
Yeah.
Abby Elliott, who's Sugar on The Bear, was nominated. I've heard of Yellow Jackets, but I know nothing about it.
Yeah, because it's I think it's Showtime.
Okay.
It's supposed to be really good. It's just hard to get to.
Okay. And then Best Stand-Up. I thought this was cool. They give it an award for Best Stand-Up.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. Ricky Gervais won for Armageddon on Netflix.
That was funny.
You did watch it? It was a good one?
I watched part of it. Aaron watched it.
Because I will say I did not watch any of the other ones except for Chris Rock's. Chris Rock got nominated for Selective Outrage. And that one was awesome just because, of course, the Will Smith bit was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But there you go. There's the Golden Globes. I heard that Joe Coy, who did, he was the host, I heard he just sucked really bad. But how are you going to live up to Ricky Gervais as the host? I don't know.
Well, I know.
That's a hard act to follow.
Yeah.
I have no issues with what won, and I just know that it's further proof that I don't get to watch everything that comes out. Mm-hmm. But it helps in regards to when we do like year-end stuff, what was the best.
Yeah.
Got a ton of work to do for television, but I'm almost done with Shameless, dude. I'm crushing through this show. I'm trying so hard to get through that so I can move on to more current things.
Yeah, because I'm still in season 2 of that.
Oh my god, I'm at the point now where I'm pretty much done with it. Meaning, what more? it's just rinse repeat now, and it's just
Yeah.
I think I'm just trying to finish it because I'm this far in.
Yeah.
The completionist in me, obviously, I'm trying to be done. So,
Yeah.
Anything that you pull from that? What's something that you want to watch really bad now, or is kind of at the top of your list that you haven't seen that you'd want to watch because of maybe some of the Golden Globes results?
I don't really know. I mean, I kind of want to see Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yep, I agree. I mean, it's a Scorsese, so you kind of have to watch it. Right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think that's the only one, really.
I gotta get to Oppenheimer, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever watch Maestro. I just don't think I care enough about the Leonard Bernstein story.
Yeah.
Or Bernstein. Is it Leonard Bernstein? Because it's from the REM song. Leonard Bernstein. That's the only way I know that guy's name.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I know that dude's name is from that song. Otherwise, who is this guy and what's he known for? I have no idea.
I could see it at some point, but it's not high on my list.
Yeah. You still need. Did you watch Saltburn yet?
I never finished it. I got about halfway through it. I had no clue what was going on. I'm just like, I'm done.
I want you to make Aaron watch it just to get a reaction. If you guys ever get into a fight, and then after you guys kiss and make up, make her watch that just to go fuck you. Just as a little one last jab, just because, and it would have to be a fight that you were right about. How about that?
Okay.
So that's the only topic I had in regards to wanting to cover some of that stuff, because that'll lead into Oscar season, and that is the perfect segue for our topic that we originally wanted to meet about, which is I will let you talk about that one.
So our top movies of 2023.
Okay.
And like we've discussed a few weeks.
Top 10 list? Did you do a top 10?
Yeah, I've got a top 10 with some honorable mentions.
Well, I did not make a top 10 because it's not fair. I have so many blind spots that it would be pointless to do so, because I haven't even seen Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling Oppenheimer is going to make the list.
Yeah.
I've heard too many good things about it. So I did a good, bad, still need to watch list. So do you want to do your top 10? Do you want me to go through mine? What's good, bad, still need to watch? You tell me how you want to address it.
Well, let's go through some of the bad first, because I have everything I watched ranked. I had a document I kept up all year, and every time I watched a movie, I'd throw it on there.
Okay. So what I'm doing right now on my good list is I'm counting to 10 of ones that I have seen and that I think are worthy of being on the list, but could very easily see them not remaining on the list because of the fact that I haven't seen everything I want to see.
Yeah.
So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will get 9, I guess. Give me one second, Jay. Oh, this is hard. We'll just do this, because again, I guarantee you this last one I put on here will not stay on the top 10. But
yeah.
Okay, so let's go over bad stuff.
Okay. So
you start.
All right. So here's the movie I thought was the worst of the year. It was Fool's Paradise. It's the one Charlie Day wrote, directed, and starred in.
Oh no, not Charlie!
I know.
No.
I thought it would be funny because it was him, but he plays.
But I'll write down. I still need to. Should I not watch it then at all?
I just couldn't get into it. I've heard people say it was good, but he's a mental patient that gets released from the hospital because they're overcrowded.
Oh,
and he just kind of fails his way up through Hollywood, and he doesn't say a word in the movie until the very end.
Huh.
So like he looks like this famous actor that ODs or something. So they just use him to replace him, and everyone thinks he's just a genius because he started method acting.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Because didn't he just do a movie with Jenny Slate too, where they're like exes, or like they're not, or they're friends, but they want to get back with their exes or something like that?
Yeah, I don't remember if that was this past year or 2022, but I did see it. That was definitely better than this movie.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So wow, okay, Fool's Paradise movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Saltburn down there just from what I saw. Turned it off.
Number 1 worst movie of 23. Number 1, Jay.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I have 65 on my bad list.
I have 65 on my bad list.
I just couldn't get into it. It should have been a lot better than it was.
The premise, I loved the premise, and I do like Adam Driver a lot, and I thought he was okay in it.
Yeah.
it just didn't land. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It just didn't land. So
Yeah. The Flash.
I forgot to write that down. Yeah.
And that could be more the hype of it and then being disappointed by
I
it.
would, if anything, I'd make it a meh. It was meh.
Yeah.
You know?
And then I watched Tom Hanks' The Nomad. It was a documentary about him. It was just real dry. You didn't learn anything from it. So those would probably be my bottom 5 movies of the year.
Okay. Let me add to the list then.
Yeah.
Paint, the one that we thought was a Bob Ross movie, but it's not. I thought it was garbage. Old Dads, I put it in the bad list just because I think I laughed maybe a couple times, and Bill Burr just needs to stick with either he needs to stick with doing some dramatic roles, and stay away from the comedy, and then the comedy just do a stand up. I think is what's best for him.
Because all that was a narrative of his stand up.
Yes, I agree. The Killer, which is surprising because that. Why is this actor's name or the director's name escaping me right now? David Fincher.
Yeah.
I love David Fincher. I pretty much love everything he does, but this just didn't land for me.
Yeah. I had it. It's probably more up in the middle of my list.
What hurts the most is that he spent time on this one when he could have been doing the Netflix show that I want him to do, and everyone else in the world wants him to finish because it started so strong and it left on a cliffhanger. So, but go ahead and make your killer movie. Whatever. And here's the thing: it's middle of the road as far as metrics go.
Yeah,
I'm seeing 86% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that makes it good technically.
Yeah.
But IMDb, I trust that a little bit more because that gives more credence to the fan, review. It's at 6.8, so right in the middle, you know. But for being a Fincher, I guess for being a Fincher movie, that's why I say this is bad. I expect way better from him.
Yeah.
Exorcist Believer, so garbage movie. Oh, it was bad, Jay. It was really bad. I put Transformers Beast Wars in the bad list. Only Saving Grace was the cool little ending. That's the only saving grace from it. Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Yeah.
Horrible horror movie. Knock at the Cabin. I put that on the bad list. I expected better.
Yeah.
I did. It was intriguing when I watched the video about the book, where it sounds like the book's actually really good, but the movie just didn't hold up.
Yeah.
And then last one I have on the bad list is Renfield. I think you liked it a lot more than I did. I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me. So now let's go ahead and you want to do your top 10 or do your honorable mentions and go 10 up?
I'll throw some honorable mentions out there.
Okay.
Totally Killer. I thought it was a fun movie.
I have it on my good list.
Yeah.
Okay.
A Good Person. That was the Zach Braff with Florence Pugh, Morgan Freeman.
I have it on my still need to watch list.
Yeah, it was really good, really depressing.
Gotta be my moods. Gotta find one of my moods to watch it.
Yep.
Okay.
The Machine.
I have it on my good list.
That was a lot of fun.
For a comedy.
Yeah.
And for being Bert, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not anything to write home about. Definitely not top 10. But
no.
As far as I didn't want to put it on the bad list because I was like, this wasn't a bad movie. It's just,
and it wasn't just retelling the stand-up story. It was kind of building to the myth of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna put it on the still need to watch list. I didn't watch it or write it down because it wasn't on my Google search.
Yeah.
I guess, or maybe I just scrolled over it. But you've just been hyping it too much to not give it a try.
The Dungeons and Dragons people love it too.
Yeah. So they hate everything, right? So,
yeah.
Okay.
The League. It was a documentary about the Negro Leagues. It was really well done one. We just watched this last weekend, The Beanie Bubble.
It's on my good list.
It
might or might not be on a top 10.
It was close. It was really close.
Lower, mind you.
Yeah.
Low end. But what an intriguing story.
Oh, I know.
And Apple TV does good stuff.
Yeah.
This was just really good.
And using like the 3 women as point of view characters and jumping between the stories and then having them all connect at the end.
And Galifianakis unrecognizable. Almost.
Oh, I know. I told Erin that's who it was, and she's like, "No, it's not."
Oh yeah. Yep.
Blue Beetle made my honorable mentions.
I would too. It's on my good list.
Yeah.
Shockingly, I think the reason why it works so well is the guy that is Jaime.
Yeah.
He's so likable.
Yeah,
He's a likable guy, and he plays it. Again, I just said this is very Iron Man-ish for DC.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have Barbie on the honorable mentions.
I don't know if I'm ever going to watch it, Jay.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I can bring myself to it. I guess I should. Maybe watch it with the girls. I don't know. Jen just is so anti it. She's like, this is dumb. I'm never going to watch it. And I was like,
Yeah.
But we'll see.
And then final two, Champions and Pain Hustlers.
Both on the good list.
Yeah.
And Pain Hustlers was really good, but Champions is just one of those feel-good movies.
Oh, yeah.
I love having those on the list. I really do.
Yeah. All right. So then, I'll start at 10. I had The Creator with, it was Denzel's kid.
So I guess I need to watch it.
Yeah. I really debated with this one being on the back end of my list, but I felt like, it was worth it.
This one was sci-fi, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, number 9, I have Tetris.
It's okay. So what I did, Jay, is on my list, I just put a circle or like a little dot next to all the ones that are going to be on my list. I have not ranked them, but Tetris has a dot next to it. Absolutely, right up there with Beanie Bubble.
Yeah. So my thought was Tetris, Beanie Bubble, and Blackberry were all grouped together because they're all similar movies.
You got right in line with you.
Tetris, in that order.
But I don't know where Blackberry is on your list. I'm going to assume Blackberry's in your top 10.
It was just outside my honorable mentions.
Blackberry doesn't even make an honorable mention?
It's the first one right there underneath them.
That's a top 10 worthy movie because that's a top 10 worthy performance by Glenn Howerton.
Yeah.
That's a top 10 performance. Absolutely.
Aaron didn't even.
The fact that I don't know if he got. I had to let me go back. Hold on.
I don't think he got.
He didn't even get nominated.
No, I don't think so.
Not even for supporting.
No.
Garbage. The fact that Ryan Gosling gets it for Barbie, but he doesn't get that for that performance in Blackberry.
Yeah. Utter
garbage. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Aaron didn't recognize him either.
Oh, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic in it.
I just think there was more to the Tetris story with kind of the suspense action of put in.
I agree. I'm not gonna begrudge you, but I do begrudge you for not even saying it's an honorable mention. That's got to make an honorable mention.
Yeah,
that movie's fantastic. Oh,
there were a lot of good movies last year. All right, number 8. I got The Holdovers.
Let's discuss that towards the end. Discuss that towards the end. Okay.
7. Leave the World Behind.
Yep. Got it marked. Yep.
6. Across the Spider-Verse.
Yep. Got it marked.
I was actually disappointed it was that low, but it just didn't hold up to the first one.
So that was number. So wait, Spidey was 6?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to hear your top 5. Good Lord. Okay. What you got?
5. Mutant Mayhem.
It's on my.
The Turtles.
I still need to watch it.
Yeah.
You put Mutant over Spidey.
I did.
Wow.
So
that good, huh?
I said the first Spider-Verse, it had that what up danger moment where he becomes Spider-Man. And I felt like Across the Spider-Verse was missing that moment.
Gotcha. But Mutant Mayhem has something like that.
Yeah.
How's the soundtrack in Mutant Mayhem?
Oh, it's really good.
Is it good?
Yeah, I want to say the movie kicks off with some Tribe Called Quest. So that instantly had me hooked for music.
Okay.
So
interesting.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
4, I had Cocaine Bear.
Jay, I love Cocaine Bear as well. It's number 1 as far as the most fun movie of the year. That's the most fun. But the fact that you're going to tell me that Blackberry's not as good of a movie as Cocaine Bear, it doesn't even make your honorable mention. Get out of here. Get your list out of here. No way.
Of my list of all the movies that came out last year, that's the one I've seen the most.
Because it's rewatchable.
Yeah.
It's fun as hell. Yes, I agree with you. I'm not saying it doesn't belong on a top 10, but the fact that you won't even get Blackberry an honorable mention, and this one makes number 4 on the list that high up.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, it's hurting me. You're hurting me.
Rewatchability is a big thing on my list. If I can rewatch this movie.
That's true. Blackberry's not rewatchable.
Yeah.
It's not one you have to rewatch. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, if you look at Mutant Mayhem and Spider-Verse, those are both going to be rewatchable.
But Tetris isn't rewatchable either.
No, not really.
So, okay.
I just thought there was more to Tetris than Blackberry.
Those 3 movies are are so similar in regards to what type of movie they are.
Yeah.
The fact that I would have even accepted a top 10 list where you put all three movies on there, and I wouldn't have been angry at you to say these are all three pretty much the same movie, but they're different stories.
Yeah.
And I would have been okay with it. I wouldn't have begrudged you for it.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't have. But okay, it's your list.
All right. All right. 3, Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah, I still need to watch it.
Yeah. 2.
Wow, it's not number 1. I can't wait to hear your number 1. Man, I would have figured Oppenheimer since it's okay. But yeah, go ahead.
All right. 2, Air.
Nice. I like it. Well done.
Yeah. And then number 1 was Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I'm okay with it.
It's got, I mean, it just completed that story. It's rewatchable.
Yes, very rewatchable. I like it. Makes you go, I wish we get Guardians 4, but with our Guardians cast, but I guess. Did Pratt say he's done with the role?
No, I think he's one of the ones that's willing to come back.
Okay. But then the fact is, are they not going to come back unless Gunn comes back, but Gunn's never coming back? Or well, I can't say never, but he's not going to come back for a long time.
Yeah, he won't be back for a while.
I think if you don't have Gunn come back, you lose the magic that is Guardians.
I think so, but I think with them setting up a new team, they could hand it off to somebody else and could have a different feel, but still be a good Guardians movie.
Edgar Wright to try to do it.
Yeah, that.
Or is his relationship destroyed with Marvel?
I don't think it's necessarily destroyed, but I don't think he would be in a hurry to take a Marvel movie.
Okay. So should I do the good list or should I do the still need list?
Let's do the good list and then maybe get to the still need list.
All right. Should I just do... Okay, well, I guess these would be honorable mentions since I didn't put them in the top 10. Sound of Freedom. Okay. It's just hard to get through.
Yeah.
It's hard to get through. I don't know. Did you say you're going to watch it or you're going to skip that one?
I'm going to watch it at some point. It's on my to watch list still.
I think it's one of those movies that you kind of like... If you're into movies and you're into the... I don't know the best way to phrase this, where it almost feels like you need to watch it kind of movie.
Yeah.
It's like it should be an obligation to watch it as a citizen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
As a parent, as a citizen, as someone that's not a dirtbag. Like, this is an important story that should be told and should be talked about. Yeah. That's kind of how I want to say it. And as far as rewatchability, nope.
Yeah.
Never again. Never again. But yeah. Next one, Pain Hustlers. I just thought it was a great movie.
It was.
It's just not top 10. Not rewatchable either, though.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle, again, already talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. Something's Wrong with the Children. That's just one of the only decent horror movies that came out, and it's not even that scary. It's not. I didn't want to put it on the bad list, but it's something I watched. You didn't put this on your bad list, and you didn't put it on your good list either, and I did not get an honorable mention, and I don't even know if I'd give it an honorable mention, but Ant-Man, Quantumania.
It's kind of in the middle of my list.
Yeah, kind of a meh, I guess. It's just a movie.
Yeah.
John Wick Chapter 4, which that's on your still need to watch list.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear, honorable mention.
Yeah.
Family Switch, not really an honorable mention, just a movie I watched that I put on the goods list. Great family movie.
Yeah, it is.
So you did watch it. Okay.
Yeah, we saw that.
Okay. Machine, already said that one's on the good. Totally Killer, we agreed on that one. I didn't know where to put Shazam 2.
Again, it's middle of my list.
I guess meh. Not bad though. I didn't want to put on my bad. I didn't make a meh list. I just did good and bad, and I didn't feel like putting it on the bad list. Reptile. I liked Reptile enough to say it was good.
Yeah.
But just not top 10. And that's it for just good movies.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to put these in order except for my top 2 so far. Okay. I will leave those for that, and we could debate which one should be number 1. But here you go. Good. That is making the top 10 so far. Leave the World Behind.
Yeah.
Blackberry. Blackberry and Tetris.
Yeah.
Both are on the list. And Beanie Bubble. All 3 are on my top 10 so far. Guardians 3 and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Jesus Revolution.
Okay.
It's going to probably drop to a honorable mention, but I just thought it's just one of those movies that it was a feel-good story that was also dramatic, where there was no bad performances.
Yeah.
And it was just something you hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was worth it to be top 10.
And I think it's one of those ones that was lost in the shuffle because it was on
Yep.
Netflix and it wasn't very hyped up.
Agreed. And the last one here is Covenant. That was the Joan Hall war movie.
Okay, yeah.
I really like that one.
Yeah, it's still on my
I don't
to
think
watch.
it'll stay. I don't think it'll stay, but I watched it, and it definitely belongs on the good list, and I needed to count 10. That made number 10.
Yeah.
That was number 10 on there. So, my top 2. I will go with this one as my number 2 for now.
Okay.
Air.
Yeah.
And we've spoken at long points on Air. Number 1 of all the movies, and because I've seen it.
Mhm.
Now, mind you, I got a laundry list, mile long, still need to see for 23.
Yeah.
The Holdovers is my number 1 favorite, best movie of 2023.
It was so good.
Paul Giamatti is incredible in this movie.
Yeah.
I understand why he won the Best Actor. For Golden Globes as far as comedy goes.
I have no problem with
The
that.
story was incredible. Whoever the kid was that was with him as the last one standing.
Yeah.
That kid was incredible. We both understand why Mary, Divine Johnson.
Yeah.
What's her name? Oh, not Johnson. Divine Randolph. Sorry, won for Best Actress. Such a great movie. It was funny. It was sad. It was dramatic. It hit everything.
It did.
It hit on everything. I would say I hope that this gets nominated for Best Picture for the Oscars.
I believe it
I
is.
think it's worthy.
I
think it's worthy of it. It was just one of those movies I wasn't expecting to like, but what I loved about this, Jay, was I'm sure you noticed it too, where they kind of ran the credits at the beginning of the movie. They made it look like the 70s.
Yes.
I loved the look of the movie. Just everything about it was just top notch. So yeah, definitely makes top 10. Don't know if it'll stay at number 1 because I have too much still to watch from 23.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you watched it, and I don't think you disagree with anything I've said about it.
No.
Is there any gripes you have about the movie at all?
I have no gripes about it. It was a really well-made movie.
Yeah.
And it was a great story.
Yeah. And the laugh out part, there was many parts where I laughed out loud.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't see this as a comedy. I really do see more of as drama, but it was drama that made you laugh too.
Yeah.
So, and Giamatti, God, that guy's good.
Yes, he's
so good. And
incredible.
It makes me want to watch. I have a blind spot, but it keeps popping up. I think either on Prime or Netflix. I can't remember what it's on. But Sideways, the wine tasting movie with him and Lloyd from Wings.
Yep.
I'll never remember that guy's real name, but he's just always going to be Lloyd from Wings.
I want to say that's on Peacock.
Is it on? It's on Peacock.
I think so. Yeah, because that's where the Holdovers was, and I'm pretty sure I saw it. It popped up like what you should watch next.
What you should watch next. Gotcha. Have you ever seen that one?
Yes, I did. It's been long time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's super old, but it's just a blind spot. Is it? Do you remember back? Is it something you would recommend? Is it?
Yeah.
A best movie kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then let me fly through this still need to watch list because I don't know. I'm curious if you've seen some of these and whether or not I should watch them or not.
Okay.
Killers of the Flower Moon. We both need to see that.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer. Need to see that. That's just me. You've already seen it.
Yeah.
Dumb Money, the GameStop movie.
I did watch that.
Okay, so yes or no?
Yes, it's worth watching. It's really good. It's along those lines of all those other kind of true story ones. Paul Dano's really good in it. I don't know. Just after seeing all the other ones, Tetris, Beanie Bubble, Blackberry, this is just kind of the bottom of them.
More of the same kind of thing?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Aquaman 2.
I'll see it when it comes out on
You'll watch it when it comes
HBO.
on HBO.
Yeah,
same. Okay. This one I'm surprised is a blind spot to you. Maybe The Hill. That's a baseball movie.
I did see that on something. I'll probably end up watching it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you haven't seen it. So
yeah.
And I don't know if I'm going to watch Wish or not. It's a Disney movie. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I won't. Usually I let Emmy watch those, and if she tells me to watch it, I will. I still need to watch Elemental. I haven't seen that one yet.
I haven't seen that either.
That movie. Maestro, probably skip on it unless you watch it and tell me definitely watch it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Family Plan is the Wahlberg movie on Apple. It looks like a funny movie. So.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Napoleon.
Yeah.
It's Joaquin Phoenix in a historical drama, so I'm kind of wanting to see it.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Ferrari, which is, again, it's a biopic about Ferrari, so I just want to see that one. The Kitchen. Have you heard of The Kitchen?
No, I haven't.
Let me see if I can find that on here again. Because the premise sounded pretty interesting. If you give me a second here, let me see if I can find it on here. I'm trying to remember where it was. Maybe it's popular movies. Because The Hill it made the list for popular movies on the Googles on that one.
Yeah.
The Kitchen is a dystopian future London where all social housing has been eliminated. So Izzy and Benji fight to navigate the world as residents of the Kitchen, a community that refuses to abandon their home.
Okay, I did see the trailer for it on Netflix.
And Daniel Kaluuya is the director.
Yeah.
So I think I really want to watch this one. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
At least that's what it shows on here. So I'm going to give that one a shot.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Okay. Story of Henry Sugar. That's the
Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. I actually watched it this morning. It was pretty good.
Good. Okay. What's that on?
It's on Netflix. There's 4 of them. They're made by Wes Anderson.
Okay.
They're short stories of Ronald Dahl.
Okay.
Of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
They're shorts. I think that was the longest one of the 4 that are on there, and it was like 40 minutes.
So the Story of Henry Sugar is one of 4 short stories in one movie.
No, they're all separate.
Huh.
And so I guess Netflix has the right to Dahl's works.
Okay.
That haven't been published. So Wes Anderson made 4 of these shorts.
Gotcha.
2 of them have Benedict Cumberbatch in it, including this one.
Okay.
But this one was awesome. It was really good.
I'll give it a shot. It sounds interesting. It reminds me. You're almost telling me that that's like almost like 4 Rooms from Tarantino.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
But
cool.
They're very Wes Anderson, and
yeah. Well, that's hit and miss for me.
Yeah, but this one was really good because the character that is narrating is on screen. And a lot of the time while they're narrating is while they're going through the movie.
So breaking fourth wall style?
Yeah. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. No, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
All right. So When Evil Lurks, the horror movie, so I just need to get around to that one.
Yeah.
Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbird. That's Hunger Games. I want to read the book first, so I probably won't get around to it for a really long time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Self-Reliance. That's the Jake. Is it Jake Johnson? It's on. I think it's Hulu.
Yeah, I think that's technically a 24 movie.
Is that 24?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it off. Well,
yeah.
I still want to watch it.
Yeah, I do too.
But it looks funny. I just want to watch that one though. I'll take it off for 23.
Him and Anna Kendrick, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning.
Yeah.
Just because it's the next one in the Mission Impossible series. The Jester, another horror movie. There's one called Paradise. Let me see if I can find that one again. Where was it? Because that's what's crazy. Self-Reliance. It's listed as a 23 movie, but maybe it is 24.
I'm pretty sure that's what Hulu showed, or I was going to watch it and see where it goes on my list.
Let me see if I can find Paradise real quick. Paradise 2023. This one says, after his wife is forced to give up 40 years of her life as a payment for an insurance debt, a man desperately searches for a way to get them back. It kind of reminded me of the Timberlake movie where it was something about out of time or something like that, where to buy stuff you had to give away time of your life. I don't know. I've seen parts of that movie. I'd never watched it all the way through, but this reminds me of that.
Okay.
It just says, in the future, a method of transferring years of one life to another changes the world and turns Aeon, I don't know if that's a company or something like that, into $1 billion company. To pay off debts, Elena must pay 40 years of her life, robbing her and her husband of their future together.
Oh, wow.
It looks like it's a foreign film.
Yeah.
I think because it's in German and English. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It sounded interesting.
Yeah.
It's, kind of sci-fi, but also has to do with marriage and all that stuff. It's thriller, sci-fi, Netflix. Maybe I'll give it a shot. I don't know. It sounded interesting. Next up would be A Good Person. You said I should watch that. That's with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Silent Night. Have you heard of that one?
Silent Night, yes. I have that on my list to watch as well.
It's on your to-do list? Okay. A grieving father enacts his long-awaited revenge against a ruthless gang on Christmas Eve. So maybe that's a Christmas movie. I don't know.
I thought it was along the lines of like Silent or
Violent Night.
Violent Night,
Silent Night and Violent Night.
Yeah.
Got to put all those together. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. The Jester. That one is a horror movie. so I don't know anything about it, but just looks creepy from the cover. Strays. Did you get around to watching Strays?
Yeah, nothing special.
I might skip it then. It's, I don't know, animal talking movie. I was like, I don't know, we'll see.
It's one of those ones, like, if you got nothing else going on,
throw it on in the background.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Okay. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a horror movie, but it's Eli Roth, so that's why it's kind of higher on my list of really wanting to see that one.
Yeah.
Rebel Moon. I'm apprehensive now. You seem to really shit on this movie, so I don't know.
I think it more of that origin setup type thing, where the second one's going to be better. But I never finished it.
Though. I think we're getting a Snyder cut of Rebel Moon, like an R-rated one on Netflix. Like Netflix. I think so. That.
Yeah.
So maybe wait for that one.
Maybe.
Okay. I could tell you, I was at the comic book shop the other night, and there's a comic of it.
Yep.
So I don't know if there's an ongoing story being told or not.
They're trying to hit up every medium they can, I think, with it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I think there's a book out, too, that ties into it.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'm going to wait for the Snyder cut.
He's going full on Star Wars with it and trying to hit up every medium.
Right. Gotcha. All right. So next one is Leo. That's the animated one. I still just want to watch that one.
Right.
That's got Bill Burr in it, too. So.
Yeah.
I wrote down Self-Reliance twice for some reason. I don't know why.
You must really want to see it.
Right. Turtles Mayhem. Still need to watch it.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. I don't know if I'm going to watch it or not.
We're going to watch it. I
guess I need to, but I just heard so much about the fact that I guess I've heard that his sidekick, the lady's sidekick in it, is just annoying.
Yeah.
It's not good because of her. And it makes me really apprehensive. Like, it's not an indie movie, it's her movie, and Indy's just kind of in it.
Yeah.
And that makes me super apprehensive. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Elemental, I just want to see it because it's Pixar.
Yeah.
Fool's Paradise. Which one was this one? I got to bring this one back up to know why I wrote this one down.
That's the Charlie Day one.
Oh, that's the one you told me. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, and then Dungeon Dragon Creative. These are the ones. Okay, sorry. Bottom list of the ones you told me I should either watch or not watch, or you've seen them, I haven't.
Yeah.
But I didn't write them down. So there you go. That's all the ones I still need to watch for 2023.
Yeah.
It's a long list. And that's in comparison of all the ones I have seen. Good Lord.
And you didn't even mention, like, Iron Claw.
Oh, Iron Claw. Crap.
Yeah.
That's number one on the still need to watch list.
And, like, I still want to see the Marvels.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'm going to watch it because it's Marvel, but I'm not going to enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean,
what else is on your still need to watch list I need to put on here that I skipped over?
I mean, Extraction 2, Hemsworth.
Whatever.
Yeah. I heard it's good, so I'll give it a shot. Murder Mystery 2, the Adam Sandler,
I haven't
Jennifer
seen Murder
Aniston.
Mystery once.
It was good.
Yeah. Okay.
It was just something I haven't gotten around to.
Is that laugh out loud?
Moments of it, yeah.
Moments, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Let's see. Super Mario Brothers movie I haven't seen yet. I started it.
You'll like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll like it. It's okay. It's not the best, but the kids liked it a lot.
I wanted to see They Cloned Tyrone on Netflix.
You've talked about that more than once.
Yeah. I just haven't gotten around to it.
But is there more than one of those? Like, did you get those mixed up?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, They Cloned Tyrone. Yeah, I know of it. You watch it, and if you like it so much, I'll give it a shot.
I want to see Expendables 4 because it's just dumb,
I've not
mindless
seen any
movie.
of them, so I don't know.
they're just fun movies.
I wish they were all four of them on Netflix or something like that, where I could watch all four in a row.
I don't know. I'm wondered that too because I want to show them to Madeline. She'd get a big kick out of them.
Okay.
Next Goal Wins, the Taika Waititi one about the soccer team.
Yes, I want to see that really bad. Actually, that's with what's his name? It's Magneto. What's his name?
Fassbender.
Yeah, that's the one with Fassbender. Right?
Yeah.
All right, Next Goal Wins. Yeah, I gotta write that down.
And then I haven't seen Wonka yet. I'd still like to see that.
I'll write that. I don't necessarily need to watch it.
It's not high on my list. There's a lot of things I'd rather see, but
yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I think you pretty much nailed everything.
Okay. All right. Well, there's the long-winded list of hold on. Sorry, gotta recall my work thing.
Yeah.
So, long-winded. A lot of movies, a lot of work to still be done. Problem is, you got to wait such a long time to try to figure out where you can find all these and how to watch them the most economic way possible.
Yeah.
I will say this so far. Now, mind you, I still have some to go. I really appreciate our 22 review,
Mhm.
and I might go as far as say I think 22 might beat out 23 as far as actually decently good movies.
Hmm.
What do you think? Compare your
That's
two,
tough.
huh? Is it tough because we still have a lot to see?
Yeah, there's that. I think Everything Everywhere All at Once would still be at the top of my list for the 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
but I think there was more that I enjoyed this year that I felt like I had to watch.
I mean, it just and now mind you, I still have stuff to watch, but
Mhm.
I think so far I've got the Holdovers as my that's my
Yeah.
crown jewel of 23. But I've got the Whale and the Fablemans both in 22.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I got anything to really. And then as far as Greatest Beer Run, Man Called Otto, All Quiet on the Western Front,
Yeah.
Banshees, I don't really have a lot to kind of knock those off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, we have our three. I mean, as far as the Apple movies, which it almost feels like A Man Called Otto should have been an Apple movie.
Yeah, it felt
But
like it.
It felt like one, and I go, I don't think the three from 23 would knock off anything from 22 as far as being superiorly better. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's just as far as just total good movies, 22 was a decent year.
Yeah.
It really was. And I'm not saying that 23 is a bad year. I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta get through 20. I got too many still to watch in 23.
Yeah.
I guess for next episode we could go. What are we looking forward to in 24?
Yeah. Yeah. I can throw a list together and run through them.
And then we'll eventually watch those movies in 2025.
Yeah. Or 26.
I mean, can you, off the top of your head, think of anything that's supposed to be coming out this year that you're like, yep, that's going to be the one?
Well, Deadpool 3.
Are we for sure getting that in 24? Are we for
Yes.
sure getting that?
That's the only Marvel movie coming out.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think. So that's the only Marvel movie coming out in 2024?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Because I'm looking so far. I'm looking on the 20. Okay, so 2024. I'm looking over here real quick.
I thought the Book of Clarence looked interesting.
Okay. Well, no, save it for next time.
Okay.
Let's save this. Let's save it.
Yeah.
That ruins the material for next episode.
Yeah.
But just a quick glance. I don't know, man. 24 is looking pretty weak.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, we'll see. Right? We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
But okay. But I'm taking some issues a little bit. I take a little bit of issues with you for Cocaine Bear on that list.
Yeah.
I love it, and I'm not angry that it's on there. But the fact that you're just slapping Blackberry like it's a whole backhanding it.
Yeah.
It's like it did something wrong to you, and I don't get it.
I don't know. Like I said, rewatchability. It was just a fun movie.
Rewatchability matters. I get it, but still, man, oh man. And was Jesus Revolution even an honorable mention for you, or did you just say nope? That doesn't even get an honorable mention.
It was just outside my list.
Oh, why do you cap yourself on a certain number of honorable mentions?
I did 10.
It's not even in your top 20?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not mad at you, just disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love it. Subjectivity. Man, well, hey, we still have Iron Claw to watch. That could end up being your number one.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that did. I'm expecting that to be top 10 for sure.
Have we heard anything? What's the buzz? Good, bad? I mean, hell.
I heard it's good.
I know nothing about it. Here you go. So far, 89% Rotten Tomatoes, 5 out of 5 Empire, 8.1 IMDb,
No.
93% from Google. It made no money. It made 32 mil.
Yeah, but you kind of expect that. I mean, from an A24 movie that...
Here's our cast. Zac Efron is Kevin Von Erich.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Allen White is Carrie Von Erich. MJF as Lance Von Erich. Lily James as Pam Atkinson.
Yep. MJF was cut out of the movie, though.
She got cut out?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, if he's in it, it's only for a very short... Yeah,
Sorry,
MJF, yeah.
I thought you were saying Lily James got cut out.
No.
Harris Dickinson as David Von Erich. Holt McCallany as Fritz Von Erich. And Aaron Dean as Ric Flair.
Yeah,
Flair's in the movie.
I heard that the guy that plays him though isn't very good at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Who would you cast as a young Ric Flair nowadays? Who would you have casted as a young Ric Flair? That's hard, right?
I would have just had Ric Flair come in and do himself.
Maybe just do AI CGI.
Yeah. De-age him. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. So Ric Flair is awful. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Maura Tierney's pretty much. She's usually good in just about everything she does.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I know anybody else in this movie. Look at this guy, Ernest Marsh. You ever heard of Ernest Marsh? That guy looks awesome.
No.
I don't know anything about that either. He looks cool. This is a name you'll recognize. This guy, he's in so much.
Mm-hmm.
Holt McElhenney. If I'm probably butchering how you actually say his name, he's in lots of stuff, and he's usually really, really good in everything he's in.
Yeah.
He's in Fight Club, Mindhunter, which you still have not seen Mindhunter.
No, I haven't.
I'm still mad at you about that. Let me go down this guy's list here real quick, see if you've seen him in anything else. Let's see, Nightmare Alley, Wolves, Ice Road, 61st Street, Greenland. Who's he in Justice League? No, he's just a burglar in Justice League. So nothing really big.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just breaking out a little bit right now. I just enjoy for the things I've seen this guy in. I've enjoyed everything he's done.
Yeah.
So there you have it, sir. I think I'm going to be writing a list of still need to watch TV series as well.
Okay. Yeah, I've got one started.
I don't think it's worth doing a list of best TV because I just haven't seen anywhere near enough.
Yeah.
To say let's go make a whole episode about it.
Yeah.
But I will write down some stuff I do need to get caught up on so I don't forget about it.
Yeah.
Did you keep a separate TV list from your movie list?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start doing that. I'll try to keep it a little bit more organized, I guess, but we'll see. But other than that, I have nothing else for you this week, sir, unless you have one more thing.
Nah, we've gone kind of long, so I can hold my homework till next week.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do homework. My biggest homework was holdovers. That was the biggest thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I love that.
I can run through a couple things real quick. Just do movies. Just
do the favorite thing. Just do your one favorite thing you watched.
Besides the stuff that was mentioned for the list, I would go Brightburn. I watched it.
Yes.
It was so good.
That was so good. So good. Yeah. I love that movie. Yeah, I do. And I don't think anyone watched it. I really don't. It's really good.
Yeah.
It was a fun twist.
It was.
Twist on the story.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah. Good on you. Filling in that blind spot. Good job.
Yeah, I know. That kid did amazing.
He did. He did a really good job. Everything about I like the story, the writing. Elizabeth Banks. Elizabeth Banks, right?
Yeah.
She did great.
Yeah.
I thought she was wonderful. So,
yeah. And then Roy is the dad. Roy from The Office.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think that's rewatchable. I just need to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a long while, but yeah, really good.
Yeah.
So, all right then. That's all I got for you this week then.
All right.
And until next time.
All right.
Talk to you. See you.
See you.
Thanks for listening. You can find us on our website, Nyrdcast.com. It's NYRDCAST. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube by searching @Nyrdcast.
The intro music is The Other Side by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, a Mad Dog remix made by Madeline Tierney. This week's featured song is Wish by Blowfuse.
I wish I could live for another day. Wish I could keep the promises I've made. I wish I could fix all the things I've done. Wish to start over, but that's just how it goes. What's that sound? Heard a whisper calling from the underground. Loud and clear, a deep voice claiming that the end is getting near. Is there so much to do and so little time? So why, can you not break the deal? If I have to, I will need one last try. I wish I could live for another day. for another day. Wish I could keep the promises I've made. I wish I could fix all the things I've done. Wish to start over. I wish I could live for another day. Wish I could keep the promises I've made. I wish I could fix all the things I've done. Wish to start over, but that's just how it goes. I wish I could live for another day. I say not to give up. This is not what I chose. I wish I could live for another day. I say not to surrender. Well, that's just how it goes.